This song is Old MacDonald. Before you get started, make sure that you have numbered your chart and gone over your animals and the sounds that they make. As you do the song, the movements are going to be with a chick chick here and a chick chick there, here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick chick. And it's going to change as you go through each of the animals. Let's get started. So don't forget to point to the animals as we go. Here we go. Donald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had some chicks, E-I-E-I-O. And then everybody moves their hands up. They go this way. Chick, chick, there. Here a chick, there a chick, everywhere a chick, chick. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Ask them to listen to the next animal, which is the duck. Point to the duck. There you go. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a duck, E-I-E-I-O. Remind them to sing too. Sometimes they get a little shy. There, here a quack, there a quack, everywhere a quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Because the chart is numbered, you can also ask them, what do you think will come next? And since 2 comes after, 3 comes after 2, so there you go. Had a cat, E-I-E-I-O. With a meow meow here and a meow meow there. Here a meow, there a meow, everywhere a meow meow. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And then look what comes next. Tell them to listen. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a... Good, and ask them to give you the response. What? Here and a woof woof there. Here woof, there woof, everywhere a woof woof. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Listen. So what was next? And it's the pig. So point to the pig. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a... And they should be shouting out pig. There you go. With the oink oink here and an oink oink there. Here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. What do we hear? Ah, the sheep, there it is. Donald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a bat bat here and a bat bat there. There you go. So sometimes you want to stop singing to hear them sing, okay? And then here we go. What's next? The cow. E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a... There you go. With a moo moo here and a moo moo there. Here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. This is our last animal. What is it? Listen. The horse. Donald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a... There you go. E-I-O. With a neigh neigh here and a neigh neigh there. Here a neigh, there a neigh, everywhere a neigh neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And there you have it. This song is The Little White Duck. Don't forget to number your chart and to go over the movements before the song begins. Let me show you those. For the little white duck, he's going to flap his wings. So you want to go like this. For the green frog, he's going to be swimming and then he jumps off of the lily pad. So just like a frog, you're going to go like this and he's going to jump. For the black bug is floating in the water. So you'll have the children put their hands behind their head, and at the end, when the black bug says glump, glump, you're going to go like this. Now, for the red snake, you're going to have one hand with one arm out, and then the red snake goes like this. And you'll be making the sounds s, s. Now, for number 5, this is where all of the animals get eaten up by the red snake. So, of course, you're sad. So they go boo, hoo, hoo. All right, let's get started. Ready, everyone? Here we go. There's a little white duck sitting in the water, a little white duck doing what he oughter. He took a bite of the lily pad, flapped his wings, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little white duck swimming in the water. Quack, quack, quack. Next, what do you think comes next? The green frog. Are you ready? Swimming in the water. And you want to move your hands like this. Perfect. He jumped right off of the lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little green frog swimming in the water. Glump, glump, glump. Oh, next is the black bug. Are you ready? Black bug. And they want to put your hands behind their back, and they're just going to float. Bug doing what he oughter. And then you can go like this. Lily pad that the little duck bit, and he said, I'm glad I'm a little black bug floating in the water. Good. And then next comes the red snake. Are you ready? So you're going to go like this. Now remember, with a lot of these songs, you have to do the opposite. When you do it with your left, the children see it and they'll do it with their right. So it's a little bit tricky, okay? And he said, I'm glad I'm a little red snake. Woof. Oh, now the song slows down. Ready? And you'll make a sad face. Body left, sitting in the water. Oh no, nobody left, doing what he oughter. Nothing left but the lily pad. The duck and the frog ran away. It's sad. Now there's nobody left, sitting in the water. Boo, hoo, hoo. So what's important about this song is you go over the language ahead of time. You'll need to talk to them about what is a pond, it's smaller than a lake, and it has calm water, and what are the kind of animals that you'll see in a pond. This song also goes over colors. So you can do things like, who can show me the color white? And you can have children come up and touch, the white duck. Or where do you see green? There's lots of green, so they can come and they can touch all the different colors of green. You can do things like, when I touch the color red, I want you to clap. So, is that red? No. Is that red? No. Is that red? Yes. And then hopefully they'll all start clapping. So those are just a few tips for Little White Duck. This song is Old Joe Clark. For this song, you have to go over a lot of vocabulary before you begin. The vocabulary is a little bit tricky, and make sure that you number your chart, and as you go over each one, have the words up and go over the vocabulary. For some of the students, it might be a little tricky for them. And be pointing to each of the pictures. The pictures are a little smaller on this one, so when you get to verse number 1, he says he went up the mountaintop and to give my horn a blow, which is right there. But when you get to Old Joe Clark, he had a house 16 stories high. Every story in that house was filled with chicken pie. So the pictures are a little tricky. They're not necessarily chicken pie the way we think chicken pie is, and so it actually is a chicken kind of looking like he's in a pie. So you will have to explain those things to the children when you make reference to the chart. And on the third one, where he slept on a feather bed. And so he's not He's right here on the feather bed, and the other person slept on the floor. So make sure that you go over those details so that they can understand the song better. Now, this song is also really fast, and it's a square dancing song. So it's a song from, when people did a lot of square dancing. So the children are all going to get in a circle, and as they get in a circle and the chorus goes, then they will all be holding hands and be moving to one side for either 8 counts or 16 counts. It depends. You can gauge it on how well the students go. And then they would be switching to the other side. So before you do the song, make sure that you understand that you need to get them in a circle, they need to hold hands, and then during the chorus, that's when they're going to be moving. During the other times, you'll be pointing to the chart and then they'll be singing, okay? So listen to how the song goes. It's going to, the rhythm is faster. And the guy who sings, it's pretty funny. So when the children first hear it, they're probably going to laugh. So you want to be pointing. Yonder comes old Joe. So on this part, they're already in their circle, and they'll be grabbing hands, and that's where they'll just be moving. So every time it says round and round old Joe Clark, that's when you'll move. When the chorus stops, they stop. And then the second part this is the second verse right here. Here we go. Old Joe Clark, he had a house right there. Every story in that house was filled with chicken and pie. And then they grab hands, and then they go back in the circle again. Now you can do different variations of it. If you grab hands, they can also move into the center of the circle. They can move out. You can do different things with it. So don't feel stuck that you have to always be going in one side or the other, okay? And there's our third. So you have to point out that that's where he is, and the singer is sleeping on the floor. So once again, there's the chorus. So you can decide ahead of time if you would like to be going in a circle, going up. They can move up and their arms go up. They can go down. You can do lots of things. They can even go down to the floor and they can come back up. You want to keep them moving. So because the song is really fast. And so there it is. Round and round, old Joe Clark, round and round I say. And if you wanted to, you could even if they didn't want to hold hands for one of them, they can just be clapping to it. So you can decide ahead of time how you would like to make the movements. Practice them with the kids without the song because it is a little bit tricky. Okay, thank you. This song is The Bus. There's a lot of movement in this song, so you want all of the children to be standing up. And don't forget to number your chart because the song will go in order. When you have the words, they're right here, so it will help you. If you do number 1, the wheels on the bus, and they go round and round, just like this. When you do the people go up and down, the children are standing. And so you just want to have them go on their tippy toes, and they go up and down. When you do 3, the horn, you're going to have your hand like this, and they're just going to pretend that they're hitting a horn, just like that. For 4, the coins go click, click, click. So have them sort of open it up and pretend that they're putting coins inside a coin machine. Well, the machine for the bus. For number 5, move on back. So they want to be going like this. Now remember to use your left hand. That's what's tricky about this is for them, they're using their right hand because they're mirroring you. But you have to use your left hand. For number 6, the wipers go swish, swish, swish. Okay. For number 7, the babies go wah, wah, wah. And the mommies, what do? Of course they go shh, shh, shh. Okay? So remember, everybody is already standing up. Okay, here we go. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round over the city streets. And I like to have them go in a full circle moving around. People on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The people on the bus go up and down and have them go all the way around just like that. The horn on the bus goes beep, 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 beep. And sometimes you need to remind them to sing a little bit louder, so don't forget. And then they move. Good. What comes next, boys and girls? There you go. Click, 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 click. The coins on the bus go click, click, click over the city streets. Perfect. Uh-oh, what's the driver going to say? On the bus goes, move on back, move on back, move on back. Now remember, when you're doing these movements, you kind of want to have them a little excited. So don't forget, change your voice when it's the driver. And the wipers. Swish, swish, swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish over the city streets. Now I always like to just really, make a big deal about the babies, and we hear babies crying all the time, so you want to go wah, wah, wah. And you can go a little bit louder. Wah, wah, wah. And of course then you're going to say, oh my gosh, what are the mommies going to say? Well, mommies on the bus go shh, 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 shh. The mommies on the bus go shh, 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 over the city streets. This song is called Linen Clothes. Now, this song talks about the days of the week and washing. Pretty much, they used to wash their clothes before a washing machine. So you want to go over the vocabulary. This is called a washing board. And the movements for the washing board are basically just moving just like this. And then for Tuesday, they're going to pretend that they're hanging up clothes on a clothesline. So they're just clipping them up with clothespins. On Wednesday, they have to be taking them down. On Thursday, they're going to be ironing out. So you're going to pretend that they're ironing, and they're just going to go like this. For Friday, they're going to be folding their clothes. For Saturday, they're trying on. So you kind of need to do a pretending of what would it look like if I'm looking at myself in the mirror. So you would be primping, you would be kind of going like this. So you're going to explain that vocabulary to the children. And then on Sunday, they are wearing their clothes. Okay? So this song is The Linen Clothes. Now you can hear that it goes a lot slower, so you probably can be explaining a lot of this as the song is going, which is right here. Washing out the linen clothes, washing out the clothes. And remember, when they talk about linen clothes, you can make a reference to that's sort of wearing your Sunday best, the best clothes that you have. And it's with the clothes you would use to either go to a restaurant or go to a party, okay? And it talks about the days of the week, so hanging up would just be hanging them up on a clothesline, which is right there. So then they're just taking down the clothes. All they're doing really is pretending and mimicking all of the different verses. So here we go. Ironing out the linen clothes, ironing out the clothes. So then you can tell them, okay, show me folding, what does it look like? And they would just kind of do those kinds of things. So in between the songs, you can be telling them, okay, what are we doing now? Folding, okay? And trying on is where they pretend to be looking at themselves in a mirror. So they kind of go like that. They would, you kind of want to exaggerate a little bit, okay? Which is right here. And then the last day would be Sunday, where they would be wearing them when they go to the park and any of those places. So as you go through, and it goes through the days of the week, remember when you get to Sunday, that's where you're wearing your Sunday best. This song is Head and Shoulders. Now for this song, you want to have all the children standing up, and you're going to go over the body parts before the song goes. The song gets faster and faster as each verse goes through. So you would have them to touch their head, touch their shoulders, touch their knees, touch their toes. And then they have to do their eyes and ears and mouth and nose. So as you're doing the song, you're going to try to get them a little bit excited about going faster and faster. So the first verse is really easy. So you're just going to do, ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Good, everybody follow me. Knees and toes, knees and toes. Good. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And then listen. Uh-oh, can we go faster? Shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Ready? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Uh-oh, can you go faster? Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Uh-oh, faster. So you really want to get them going and get them moving faster and faster, and you can hear it in the music. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Oh my gosh, can you go fast? And then they're going to go as fast as they can, and you, of course, are going to try to follow them. This song is Going Over the Sea. Now, on this one, you don't really need to number it because obviously it's going in order. You just have to go over a little bit of the movements for each of the numbers. When it's number 1, it would just be eating a bun. So you pretend to have a bun, they pretend to eat it. Number 2 is buckle my shoe. So they would go down, pretend to buckle their shoe. Number 3 is skinned my knee. So you're gonna have them rub their knee. Number 4, shut the door, pretend to shut the door. Number 5, take a dive, and they just go like this. Number 6, pick up sticks. Number 7, pray to heaven. Number 8, learn to skate. They put their hands behind their back, and they pick up their feet. Number 9, climb a vine. They go up like this. And number 10, caught a hen, and it's just kind of a big fat hen like that. Now, when you do the chorus, on this part it says going over. I took a trip on a sailing ship. So for this part, you're going to go all the way around in a full circle, and the sailor said to me, going over, you pretend to go over, going under, just like that, stand at attention, and they go like this, like a soldier, with the 1, 2, and 3. And you'll hear it in the song where there's a trumpet, so then you pretend to have a trumpet. Okay, here we go. So here we go. When I was 1, I ate a bun, going over the sea. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and the sailor said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, and 3. Trumpet, and you'll tell them to grab their trumpet. 2, and buckle your shoe. So they just, oops, down here. Trip on a sailing ship, and the sailor said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, and 3. Trumpet! Now remember, I'm trying to do things with my left hand because once again, you're mirroring, the children are going to mirror you. They'll be doing everything, of course, with their right hand. Okay? There we go. Going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, and 3. Trumpets, everybody. Okay? Right here, and you pretend to shut the door. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and the sailor said to me, going over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, and 3. There you go, good. And you want to have them be singing a little bit louder. So you're going to be saying like, I can't hear you. So do all those little cues to get them to try to practice their vocabulary. Good, going under, stand at attention like a soldier with 1, 2, and 3, and grab your trumpet. What comes next? 6, I picked up sticks, and they just go like that, pretending to pick up sticks. Took a trip on a sailing ship, and the sailor said to me, what did he say? Over, going under, stand at attention like a soldier. The 1, 2, and 3. Trumpets, everybody! When I was 7, I prayed to heaven, going over the sea. I took a trip on a sailing ship, and the sailor said to me, what did he say? Going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, and 3. Good. And then 8. And they just kind of go like this. And they're pretending to skate. I took a trip on a sailing ship and the sailor said to me, I can't hear you. So you'll say things like that that will clue them in that they have to sing a little bit louder. Trumpets. And then, when I was 9, there you go. I took a trip on a sailing ship and the sailor said to me, what did he say, everybody? Going under, stand at attention like a soldier with the 1, 2, and 3. And then the last one, when I was 10, I caught a hen, and you just pretend to have a big hen. Here we go. A trip on a sailing ship and the sailor said to me, what'd he say? There you go. 1, 2, and 3. And there's your song. This song is She'll Be Comin' Round the Mountain. Now for this one you will have to number your chart, and let's go over the movements because there's a different movement for each of the verses. So the first one is, it's she'll be coming around the mountain when she comes, and you're just going to pretend to be on a train and they're just going to say toot toot. And then number 2 is she'll be riding 6 white horses. So I like to put my fingers out for 6 and then riding horses, and you go whoa back. Okay? And then for 3, they're going to say hello to her. So, hi there. Okay? And then number 4. Now on this one, they're going to kill the rooster. So you're going to kill the rooster, you're going to go like this, and then you're going to go chop, chop. Okay? And then on number 5, they're going to have chicken and dumplings. And so then you're going to rub your tummy. Now, you'll have to explain what chicken and dumplings are because maybe they've never had them and they don't know what it is. So basically just look at the picture. And then number 6 is they're going to pretend to scratch because they have itchy pajamas. And then 7 is, oh my goodness, she has to sleep with grandma. So you're going to pretend to be sleeping and pretend to be snoring. Okay? And then on number 8, they're going to have a party. And so then you go, yee-haw. Okay? So let's get started. Now for this song, you'll have to have the children all standing up. Okay? And then be pointing to it because it does get tricky. It's going to repeat. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Got it? And they'll be able to hear it. The mountain, she'll be coming round. The mountain, she'll be coming round. The mountain when she comes. Okay, everybody, now number 2, it's this one. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. And you go like this. She'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa, back. She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be riding 6 white horses. She'll be 6 white horses when she comes. Now watch. And then it repeats. So then it goes back to number 1. To meet her when she comes. Hi there. We'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Good. And remember, you're always going to be asking them to sing a little louder. Raise that hand. Go out to meet her when she comes. Hi there. Whoa, back. Toot, toot. And they're going to try to follow as best as they can. Now for this one. The old red rooster when she comes. Chop, chop. We'll kill the old red rooster when she comes. Chop, chop. We'll kill the old red rooster. We'll kill the old red rooster. We'll kill the old red rooster when she comes. Chop, chop. Whoa, back. So if you need to, just go ahead and point to the numbers as you back up. And you just go like this. We'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. And you'll have to remind them that the chicken came from, they killed the rooster, which you don't really eat roosters, but. We'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Yum, yum, chop, chop. Whoa, back, toot, toot. And then number 6. She'll be wearing red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing red pajamas. She'll be wearing red pajamas. She'll be wearing red pajamas when she comes. And now you go back through all of it. Chop, chop. Whoa, back. Good. And then, where's she going to wear those red pajamas? When she goes to bed. And then they pretend. Grandma, when she comes. And then you can talk about who sleeps, who snores in their home. Is it grandma? Is it dad? Who is it? Sleep with grandma when she comes. Scratch, scratch. Yum, yum. Chop, chop. Hi there. Whoa, back. Choop, choop. When you first do this song, they're just going to stare at you because it's a little bit tricky, but as they get better and better, they'll be able to do it. Yeehaw! We're all gonna have a party. We're all gonna have a party. We're all gonna have a party when she comes. Yeehaw! Scratch, scratch. Yum, yum. Chop, chop. Whoa, back. And when I use this song, I like to explain how it's somebody who comes to visit. When someone comes to visit, of course, we say hello, we make special food. Sometimes they have to sleep with their grandmas, and we usually have all kinds of different parties, okay? This song is Them Bones. Now on this song, you want to have everybody standing, you want to have them all in a circle, and what they're going to do is they're going to be touching all of the parts of their head bone, and it's connected to their neck bone, which is connected to their shoulder bone. So when you do this song, you want to, of course, talk about how we stand, and we stand up because we have bones and they're here and we can see them moving. So you want to go through a little bit of that beforehand so that they understand. A lot of times for first graders and even for some second graders, it's difficult to imagine that, oh, there's something inside my skin. So you want to kind of go through a little bit of that and how it's all connected, and that's how we end up moving. So when you do this song, you're going to be in a circle, and for the chorus is when they're going to walk around in the circle, and it'll be them bones gonna walk around. So on that part, that's when they'll be able to go and walk in their circle. And then when that part stops, oh, hear the word from above, then they stop, and then they'll be looking towards the center, and that's where they'll go to the backbone's connected to the hip bone, and then you'll be helping them by pointing to it, and you can also use the chart, okay? So here's our song, Them Bones. Remember, they're all in a circle, standing up, okay? Bones connected to the neck bone. The neck bone's connected to the shoulder bone. The shoulder bone's connected to the... Now, when you see that it's in red, that's where the chorus comes in. Them bones gonna... So then at this point, they're all in a circle, and then that's where they walk around. Them bones gonna walk around. And then they'll stop. And it goes back to that. The backbone's connected to the hip bones. The hip bone's connected to the thigh bones. The thigh bone's connected to the knee bones. And I like to pat because it kind of gives a little bit more rhythm to it. And then that's where and you can have them snap their fingers. Bones and bones gonna walk around. And then it will go back and it will start at the knee bone again. There it goes. The knee bone's connected to the... And see how the skeleton is kind of lifting up his leg? That's what I like to do because it is a little bit harder to understand that this is our ankle and then down to the foot, okay? Then bones and bones. And I like to have them snap their fingers. For a lot of children at this age, it's hard for them to snap their fingers, so you kind of want to give them as much practice as they can while they're walking. And it's a really short song, okay? Sometimes at that point of the song where it's at the end, I kind of like for them to either, move their hands or to do something a little bit different to be that the song is over. This is The Farmer in the Dell. So for this song, you would have all of the children be in a circle. They would be sitting down at this point. So while they're sitting in the circle, you would choose, I believe it's going to be 9 different people that are going to be representative here. So then you would choose someone to be the farmer, because then the farmer takes the wife, and then the wife takes the child takes the nurse, and then the nurse takes the dog takes the cat takes the rat takes the cheese, and then the cheese stands alone. So for this song, what they're going to do is, as they're going to be taking that person, they're going to interlock with them. You can do this 2 different ways. You can already have the children be the characters, and then they just go and they grab that person, or you can let them choose. So you're going to gauge how your class is going. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to have them choose because it takes them a really long time, and the song is, fairly fast. And so if they take a long time, for instance, if the wife takes the child and she's just the person is walking around, it would take a little bit too long. So sometimes I like to have it already done with just popsicle sticks with their names on it and say, okay, you're the rat, you're going to be the dog, and you're going to be the cat. And then what will happen is they're going to interlink each other. So they're all in a circle sitting down. The 9 children that are chosen, as they get up and they take each person, they're going to basically make an interlinking, almost like a coil, like a Congo line pretty much. But then when they get to the end and the rat takes the cheese, but then the cheese is the person that's going to stand alone. You can either do it like that, or you can have them choose the person, and then once they interlock and then they walk around, then they can stand to the side. So, but I find this, it's a lot of fun for the kids if they're able to just kind of move around through the circle. So let's get started. So it's going to do the chorus first. So here we go. And you would be pointing to all the different vocabulary. The farmer in the dell, hi-ho the dairy-o, the farmer in the dell. So now the farmer has to end up taking another person. And he would go and just, interlock their arms, and then that's how they would move. And then whoever they chose for the wife then takes the child. So then that person, so now you have essentially 3 children in the circle that are all connected. The child takes the nurse, and so now you have 4, okay? So now you have a chain of 4 children that are going around in the circle. The nurse takes the dog, hi-ho the dairy-o, the nurse takes the dog. The dog takes the cat, So it does get a little bit fast, because as they're moving and they're going, now you have 6 children that are going. And then the cat takes the rat. And everyone else is singing the song while the children who are making this kind of chain. Okay? The rat takes the cheese. The rat takes the cheese. The rat takes the cheese. And now what's a little tricky is they all sort of stop. And then the cheese stands alone. The cheese stands alone. So whoever's the cheese is the person that just stands there. One of the things that I do like to do as well is when the cheese stands alone, he goes in the middle, and then all of the other 8 children circle them. So you'll have the circle of children sitting, you'll have the circle of children that are standing, and they're interlocking their hands, and they kind of go all in a circle around the cheese that stands alone. This is If You're Happy and You Know It. So for this song, you're going to have the children be standing up, and you'll go through all of the emotions. So you want to talk about what face would you have if you're angry, what face would you have if you're sad, what face would you have if you're scared and you would probably hide your eyes, and what face would you do and what would you physically do if you're glad? You would shout, hooray! So when we do You're Happy and You Know It, you just clap your hands. If you're angry, you stomp your feet. If you're sad, you're gonna cry a tear. Woo-hoo. And if you're scared, you're going to hide your eyes. And if you're glad, you're going to shout, hooray! So let's get started. So this song is a little bit faster, which is kind of nice, and it is really quick. So here we go. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. And of course you want to say you're happy, so what are you going to do? You're going to smile, and all those kinds of things. But now, you're angry, so you need to show them your angry face. You're mad. Stomp your feet. And you can move your hands. Stomp your feet. And you make an angry face. And so you kind of want them to show you their angry face. Okay? If you're sad, well, what do we do when we're sad? Well, we cry a tear and we kind of go like this. Oh, show me a sad face. Boo-hoo. You're sad and you know it, cry a tear. Boo-hoo. So you always want to be pointing at the chart and making a reference to it so that they can follow along. It's a pretty easy song to follow along on. And then, here we go, if you're scared. What do you do when you're scared? Uh-oh. I'm scared. If you're scared and you know it, hide your eyes. So hide your eyes. If you're scared and you know it, hide your eyes. If you're scared and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're scared and you know it, hide your eyes. So they're gonna hide their eyes. And then the last one, if you're glad, you'll shout hooray. Okay, you ready? We're glad. If you're glad and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're glad and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're glad and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're glad and you know it, shout hooray. There you go. So it's a really fast song. This is Teddy Bear, Teddy Bear. So for this song, you'll have all the children standing up. And it's a little slower. You'll need to make sure that you numbered your chart, and we'll go through each of the movements. So number 1 is just teddy bear, turn around. So you just turn around and then touch the ground. And then while you're down at the ground, he's going to tie his shoe, and then you'll pop back up, and then teddy bear, I love you. And then go upstairs, so they'll pretend to be going up the stairs. Number 6, say your prayers. Number 7, turn off the lights. And number 8, say good night. So it's a pretty fast song. So it's kind of like a lullaby when you do the song. Okay, ready? So I would do it at the end of our lessons. Teddy bear, turn around. Teddy bear, touch the ground. Teddy bear, tie your shoe. Teddy bear, I love you. And number 5, go upstairs. And you can talk about how they're all the things that maybe you do before you go to bed. Turn off the light. Say